welcome to my YouTube channel, and in this video we will talk about categorical variables and what are some techniques to handle categorical variables. So today we will cover following topics. So first of all we will cover introduction to categorical variables and then label encoding, one hot encoding, and some advantage and limitation of each technique, and guidelines for choosing the right encoding technique, and then we will cover conclusion and the next steps. So let's move forward. So what are categorical variables? Categorical variables represent discrete categories or labels. For example, color, countries, product types, and size that is given in category. Encoding techniques help convert categorical variables into a numerical format for machine learning algorithms. Since we know that our machine learning model cannot be fed on categorical data or text data, so we try to convert that text data or categorical data into numerical format. There are several techniques available in the market, but some most famous encoding techniques are label encoding. Label encoding is kind of assigning a unique numerical label to each category. So the label encoding is suitable for variables who have inherent order or hierarchy. For example, size: small, medium, large. And this label encoding preserves ordinal relationship between categories. It also reduces dimensionality since this technique does not create any extra column or separate column for any type of other column. It does not create a problem of dimension, curse of dimensionality. Another technique to handle categorical features is one hot encoding. One hot encoding is creating binary column for each category. This technique is suitable for variables without order or hierarchy. This technique is suitable for variables who have no relationship between each other. So, for example, colors: red, green, blue. Since we know that red, green, and blue have no relationship between each other, so one hot encoding is used for this kind of categorical data. In this technique, each category becomes a separate column, and binary values are assigned to them based on their availability in the column. It captures individuality of categories. So, what are some advantage and limitations of each category? Advantage of label encoding: it preserves ordinal relationship between the categories. It also reduces dimensionality. It does not create the curse of dimensionality problem. So, there are some limitations of label encoding. It might introduce a unintended order hierarchy between categories. There are some advantage of one hot encoding. It captures individuality of category. It does not create any order or hierarchy between categories. There are some limitations of one hot encoding as well. It since it creates several separate columns for each category, so it also creates a problem of high dimensional data, which causes the curse of dimensionality. So, choosing the right encoding technique is very crucial in while performing machine learning task. So, guidelines for choosing the right encoding technique is that uh, if the variable has an inherent order or hierarchy, consider label encoding. If the variable does not have any ordinal relationship between each other, then try one hot encoding, and it is preferred. For large number of unique categories, consider other encoding techniques like frequency encoding or other type of encoding techniques, which we will discuss later. So, conclusion is that the choice of encoding technique depends on the nature of the variable and the machine learning task we are performing. And experimentation and evaluation are key to finding the best approach. So, keep learning and exploring different techniques. Next steps, what you can do is that find some data set and apply label encoding and one hot encoding to your data set. Evaluate the impact of on your machine learning models and explore other encoding techniques and dimensionality reduction methods, and find out which performs better and when. So if you have liked the video and you are here, then thank you for watching, and stay curious, keep learning, and see you next time when I upload the video. Please subscribe.